live here at Dana Landing in beautiful San Diego, California for the Bay Bass Classic. Bloody Decks and CCA, they're putting on an incredible, beautiful tournament here this morning, and we're here live to say hello to all of you. Of course, it's time for the morning briefing, so we're going to get you caught up on some of this bluefin tuna action that's going on down below San Diego. It's getting close. Only 55 miles from home. We'll go south of the border to Ensenada. Check that out. We're going to go up and visit the guys from CCA in a moment. Bloody Decks and Promar is here handing out their new GT4 fluorocarbon. In fact, the guys that catch the biggest sand bass, calico bass, or halibut on the GT4 fluorocarbon stand to win $200 worth of that line. So that's great stuff. Another gentleman getting ready to get in the water, so really good stuff as that kayaker heads off to do his thing. All right, you know what time it is. Man, where's my cup of coffee? Marcus, my coffee. I need my coffee. It's time for the morning briefing. You know, a lot of you have already told me you need to travel with your USA cup, and doggone, I really do have to do that. I definitely will be doing that in the near future. If you don't mind, hit that like button. Deeply appreciate it when you do that. Share these videos with a friend. Subscribe to the Friedman Adventures YouTube channel. Tick the bell. You'll be notified when there's new content. And of course, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Let's go south of the border, talk Ensenada for a moment. Big tournament is taking place down there. They have their big Baja Bluefin tournament going on. And my co-host, who graces our shows when we're in Mexico, Paulina Varela, is out with her mom. She's out with her aunt, and Foca is their captain, and they are heading out and getting ready to do their thing. So really looking forward to hearing how they do. It's been very difficult to get a bite in the daytime. There was a little bit of a bite yesterday. The new low-end started to scratch out some daytime fish, but it's been very difficult getting any of these daytime fish to bite. However, at night, it gets much better, and there were some boats that had some outstanding fishing last night. The Independence, last time we checked with them, Dujong was out there, and he said they had 26 bluefin tuna. A lot of that stuff up over the 100-pound mark, some of it not, and it was most all on the 400-gram jig. So 400 grams or better was working best in that bite last night. Several boats had great scores. The Polaris Supreme on a 3-day trip, they're up over 100 bluefin tuna. That's what I'm talking about. That's some darn good fishing that is going on. And once again, it's only 55 miles from SD, from San Diego. So that is really great news. It appears to be headed in the right direction. So really good stuff happening. And of course, we'll be out on the Cortez with my friend Brian Wynn. We are leaving Monday to go out and see if we can't catch some fish. We're on a 2.5-day trip. That should be fantastic. A lot of big fish starting to bite with better frequency right now, moving closer to San Diego. Everything that you could possibly want in a bite like this. Coronado Islands, let's talk the Coronado Islands. There's been anywhere from 0 to about 20 yellows per boat over there. Normal days are like around 5, 10 yellowtail. There's surface ironfish, there's yo-yo ironfish. There's some bait fish, but most of it is on the iron, and backing that up is some really good rock fishing. So you can fill up the sacks with rockfish, no question about that. San Clemente Island, up there we have the Amigo and several other boats fishing. They're scratching out a few yellows there. The best score we've seen was the Freedom with 10 yellowtail, so they had a pretty darn good score, but that's been a while. Guys are all out there trying to make it happen here today. At Catalina Island, well, we just dropped our video on our rockfish video, and normally I wouldn't be that excited about rockfish, but guys, gals, they were like this. Everything was so quality, so big. We caught these giant grouper cowcuts that we safely released back to sea, and also a ton of nice big reds and lings. That was a fun trip. Everybody who was on that trip, I can't thank you enough. I really, really mean that sincerely. There's a little bit of bonita there, and that stuff starting to bite. Up in the Channel Islands, we've got our friends up there out of Ventura Sport Fishing looking for sea bass and halibut. A little bit of halibut scratched out of there yesterday. Hadn't been a lot of sea bass here recently, but that's getting ready to happen. Endeavor up there out of Ventura, look for them to slam dunk one. And of course, we've got the Island Spirit and the Californian. Tomorrow on the Island Spirit, kids fish free, absolutely free. So you can get on there with a paid adult 12 years and under. 805-676-3474. Make sure you go to Ventura Sport Fishing. Great rock fishing up there in that neck of the woods. How about a 40-inch halibut? That's a giant flatfish in the surf, and that has just taken over the Big Fish Bait and Tackle Halibut Derby for the month of May. So for this month, you can win a free custom rod at Big Fish Bait and Tackle over there in Seal Beach, California, by submitting the biggest halibut. But now it's going to take a Herculean effort to overcome that 40-inch halibut. It's a beautiful fish. Way to go. Congratulations on that one. There's been some good barred perch fishing. There's also some yellowfin croaker. Corvina starting to bite a little bit more. And that giant halibut was beautiful. You can get all your bait and everything you need there at Big Fish Bait and Tackle. What's going on back here, man? All kinds of craziness, huh, Marcus? Should we go up and check out some stuff? Did I cover everything? I think I did. Islands, Bluefin. What am I forgetting, guys? Any questions on there? All right, let's go up here and say hi to a couple of friends of ours. We'll take you up here and let you see the guys at CCA. Say good morning to them, as well as check out Dana Landing. It's right here. So here's Dana Landing. Some guys sitting out front enjoying that. Inside they got all the tackle and everything you'll need. So good stuff there. And we'll run up here and the Bay Bass Classic. Let's go over here and talk to Tony and see what she's saying. Hey, good morning. How are you? I'm good. Thank you. Good morning to you. What's up, you guys?
Hey, good morning. Good morning.
Tony, you want to say something here? Why don't you tell everybody out there we are live right now? What's going on here this morning?
Oh, man. So we just finished signing in almost 160 anglers.
That's unbelievable.
Less than 40 minutes, huh, Nate?
We busted it out. We got it done.
We're here at Dana Landing, and this is the first annual. It's going to be the first of many. It's the Bay Bass Classic, co-sponsored by CCA and BD Outdoors with my friend Nate over here. Super excited. We did not anticipate this many people. We're absolutely stoked. That's a good thing.
Nate, the line, and Tony, it was
amazing.
Yeah, it was incredible. Really a great showing.
Well, I can't see on the top of people's heads, but I'm sure there was a long line.
It was great. Great, good stuff. Hand that to Nate for a moment, and then Nate, what do you want to tell us? What did Bloody Decks do to make this happen today?
Yeah, well, so Bloody Decks traditionally has been very offshore focused. You know, the tuna, we have a yellowtail shootout, but we wanted to do something to involve the inshore community and also to have the kids involved. And, you know, working with the CCA, we both kind of had the joint idea to have a bass tournament. So we did it as a partnership. We did a BD/CCA tournament. It's been a phenomenal turnout so far.
Totally, right?
Really, really happy with all the people that showed up. We still have enough supplies for people who may be coming later. And yeah, this is a great look. This is expanding the BD kind of scene here. We want to involve as many people in the SoCal scene, fishing scene as we can, and it looks great.
Perfect. Yeah. That sounds good. Tony, Nate, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks so much.
What a great tournament. Thank you. That was great.
Stick around. It'll be a lot of fun coming back. We got raffles, all that.
We're not going anywhere. Steve's trying to get us to go to Tijuana, but I don't know if we're going to do that. What's up, guys? Howdy. Chris, good morning. Just wanted to say this looked like an outstanding turnout and another great event for CCA.
I'm speechless, not because it's super early in the morning, because I'm still asleep, but really, it's been phenomenal.
Yeah.
The response that we've gotten from everyone, few and far between, new members, old members, everyone, it's been great. It's been awesome.
Great, and it's going to keep going. At 1 o'clock, that's when people come in here, and we get to see all the fish that were caught, or at least they submit all those catches.
Yep. Tournament ends at 1. Everyone's going to come back for some lunch. I've got some pulled pork and all that stuff, and it's going to be great. It's going to be a good time. We'll have a raffle for a bunch of these prizes as well, so it's going to be fun. 1 o'clock.
So now I know why Steve said he was going to buy me lunch today. Yeah. Well, you guys are supplying the pulled pork.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks, Steve. Let me tell you. Chris, good to see you.
Thank you, Phil.
All right, Promar is here, and our friend Steve Oropesa. Steve, how are you, my friend?
Awesome, man. Exciting morning here.
It is, man. There was so many people here this morning. That line wrapped all around Dana Landing.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. When we got here, there was nobody, and then all of a sudden, when we got done setting everything up, it was just, like you said, wrapped around the building. It was totally awesome.
So what are you doing here? You've got the GT4 fluorocarbon. I've fished it. I love it. It's great, but you have a separate kind of category here in this Bay Bass Classic, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we're sponsoring the event. I believe this is the first Bay Bass Classic
It
that
is,
CCA
yeah.
has put together. So we actually have our own division, which is the GT4 division. And the way that it's working is we're providing everybody with 5 yards of 20 pound. It's a Bay Bass contest, so it's going to be spotted bass, calico bass, sand bass, and then halibut as well. So we're providing everybody with 5 yards of 20 pound. Biggest fish caught on this line will enter for a chance to win $200 worth of fluorocarbon.
That's great.
Yeah, so they're going to get a full set of all of our GT4 fluorocarbon.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting.
All right, good stuff. Thank you, Steve.
Yep. No
Oh,
problem.
and listen, no matter what you say, I'm not going to Tijuana with you this
Yeah,
morning.
okay.
I refuse. All right, hey, good stuff here. Dana Landing, the Bay Bass Classic. So many great people. Morning briefing in the books. Bluefin are biting. That sounds really good. Rockfish up and down the coast. That's been outstanding. We'll see how these guys do throughout the day. And, of course, we'll keep you in touch with all the latest here on Friedman Adventures. All right, have a great one. The morning briefing's in the books live from Dana Landing. And I hope to see you really, really soon.